How's it going, everyone? My name is Bradley Mroz, and I'm a junior here at Indiana University, majoring in finance and IT. And I'm here on behalf of Pearson Education, the company that publishes your textbook, to let you guys know about the great benefits of the online platform that your instructor has chosen for you to submit homework on, and it's called Mastering Physics. As you can see behind me, this is the online platform to Mastering Physics. It's very similar to the one we use at school here at IU on course. And before I'd like to get started, I'd like to see a show of hands on how many students have had the unfortunate experience of using web work here at a math class. Okay, quite a few of you. Makes sense. You're in a science class. I'm not surprised you haven't taken math. So, what you already know about web work is that it grades answers in black and white. It's either right or it's wrong, and it gives you no feedback whatsoever on how close your answer was, or if it's just a shot out of left field and you got it right. And that can be frustrating at times. If you're solving a math problem for 5-10 minutes just to say wrong, you feel stuck. Where else do you go? You ask your buddy, he doesn't know either, and that's about the last thing you can do. So that is how Mastering Physics is different. It gives you answer-specific feedback on what part of your answer is not right. As you can see right on the top, it's designed with course home, assignments, scores, e-text, and study area. I'm going to go through each of those areas. I'm going to hop over here. As you can see, your instructor might choose to have announcements located. Homework's due on this date, there's a test coming up, etc. I'm going to click on assignments really quick. And sample tutorial assignment, which I already have submitted an answer for. As you can see from this, I tried theta times g, which is obviously wrong. But it says the correct answer involves the variable L, which was not part of your answer. So instead of working with multiple parentheses and superscripts, as you can see on the top, you have your Greek letters and the formulas that you're going to need to use: fraction, root, etc., all the way across, superscript and subscript. And that's going to help you log in the information to answer these problems correctly. As you can see, it tracks your past answers, much like WebWorks, but it also offers hints. Word of caution, you're going to have to ask your professor how he sets this up. Sometimes a third of a point's taken off for the problem, sometimes it's not. It's all kind of preference. Moving on to the next part, let me exit out of here. It tracks your scores for you. Moving back a little, all your homework is going to be in here. And if I can click on e-text, here's your complete textbook online. There's no need to carry it around anymore. If you're someone that doesn't like a hard book and you can read it easier online, no problem. As long as you've got an internet connection and your login, you're good to go. I'm on page 19 right now, and there's a couple great features of this which make your time more productive and more efficient. And the more effectively you study, the less time you're going to be studying, the quicker you're going to be able to absorb the material, the better you're going to be off as a student, because you'll have time to do other things. Focus on what you need to do. So, I'm going to click on this highlighter right here, and I'm going to highlight this. That saves that automatically for you. It also tracks, on the left-hand side, your highlighter marks. If I want to search up here, say potential energy. Click on that. These are all the chapters it's located in. And the reason it's coming up in yellow is because that's what I searched for. As you can see, I've already got a thumbtack right here, which if you just click on this, made a note for myself, need to review this for the test. Flip back over to the left-hand side. In your notes area, page 691 is conveniently the same one I took the note on. So it's keeping all the notes you make for it. It's also a little bit of an organizing assistant. Like I said, you can search on the top. It also remembers your searches. Or you can just go directly to the page number. I'll X out of here and go to the study area, which is right next to e-text. I'm going to click on 2.9, how to catch a speeder. I'm going to let this run through really quick, and you can see on the bottom below the speedometers, you have variables, and you can change any of these that you want. You let the simulation run through, it graphs it like so. You step back and say, okay, maybe I get this, maybe I don't. Why don't I go in, change a couple things, see how it works so I can better understand this. Click reset to default. I'm going to change this to 30. All of a sudden hit run again. It's going to run the simulation like so, and the results are going to be different. All of a sudden the police car's speed to catch is at 60, which is much different than the last one. And these simulations are in every single chapter, multiple in each chapter as well. Now another thing I'd like to bring up is if you go to Course Home and Tutoring Services. If you click on Tutoring Services, what you can do is connect with an e-instructor. And when you buy this program, you get 120 hours to connect with that e-instructor. So you select a subject or submit a question. I'll take you through that right now. So physics. So with the tutoring service, this is how they document it. Students that have registered for one or more Pearson products are eligible for online tutoring. Example, My Econ Lab or Mastering Physics will receive a total of 120 minutes of online tutoring. So you can be submitting questions that you have when your professor is not necessarily available 24 hours a day, and you should get back an answer within 24 hours. This is another added bonus of having Mastering Physics by your side. And by now you're probably wondering, how do I register for this? What do I do? Well, along with your textbook is going to be a blue envelope which says Mastering Physics on it. That is going to have an open part where you just tear away the tab, and that's going to be your access code. What you're going to want to do is go to MasteringPhysics.com, click on Students. Yes, I have an access code, or no, I need to purchase one. If you'd like to purchase one, you have the option of foregoing the hard text and just having the ebook online, which is also an option. Some students like to do that. Scroll through here. Except, just like any other thing, Facebook's doing the same thing anytime you buy a song on iTunes. And this is basically all you need. You click in your access code. If you don't have an account, all they're going to ask for is an email address that you can verify and set up a password. You're going to hit next 2 more times, and then you're going to be able to access the software. So I hope all you guys have a great semester, and I left my information with your professor if you need any contacts or help registering for the program, or if you have any questions.